All right, it is Wednesday. We have legs, 39 days out. I tell you what, I cannot wait. It's coming up one day at a time, but you know what? We're not there yet. I'm kind of to the point now where I find it slightly difficult to stay warm. Um, but you know, that's probably going to get a little bit worse as we go on. Uh, Trying to really just dial it in at this point. Not a whole lot to change. I mean, I'm still going to work out heavy. Sorry, I put the car in bump shift. I didn't even realize that would have been bad. But yeah, we're gonna keep going in, working at it, improving while we still have time, and then bring the best package that I've ever brought to a stage But yeah, I'll see you in there. Let's get into set one here. Keeping it a little lighter today. Gonna do 8 on this. Still, my body's probably still quite a bit cooked from squatting heavy when I shouldn't have been. But you know, sometimes you get excited, and what's gonna stop you? Yourself? No, you're excited. Also, that pre-workout that I took from them, from the Arnold, I got like a packet of it. I was like taking drugs. I think it was called like Edge of Insanity or something. Whew. I take low stem stuff, and yeah, no, that was not low stem. Anyway, let's try to float this for an easy 8, and then we'll do probably bump up and do 6, depending how this feels. Feel pretty good, not too bad. So I think we can comfortably just go up to like 5, do it for 6, probably do that twice, come back down, do 8, and then take this guy off and do 10. Trying to keep it, you know, nothing's growing your quads and your legs in general like a squat. Trying to keep it a little bit lighter for today. I'm also really hot and I'd love to take the jacket off, but then my belt doesn't fit. So allow us to get into this one. It should be smooth. We're hoping for smooth 6. Hoping, we're expecting, we're doing. Scratch everything, we're doing 6. We don't take any less. Expect nothing less from yourself besides what you want to achieve. And that leads to greatness. Got a little off center. It's okay. Still drove through. Not a clean rep. Got a little dirty. It's all right. Gonna do it again. Hey-o. Going to hit the last one on this weight. Then, you know, pitter patter on down. Kind of like we're backing off, you know. You work up, you do your reverse pyramid, come back down. Except for not much of a pyramid when it only has 2.5 steps. Watch, maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you won't. Depends on what you're looking for, I guess. All right, so safety measure there. Didn't go for that sixth one. Probably kicked myself for it, but it's all right now. Cause I feel pretty something. I feel something. You know, little fat or little rewind to what I was talking about earlier about feeling good about this competition coming up, bringing my best physique to a stage that I think I've brought ever. If you're somebody who's looking to compete, or you are somebody who competes, one, don't worry about what others are doing. If you're constantly worrying about what they're doing, you're not focused on yourself, and you can't control what they do. You know what you can control? Yourself. You can control what you do. You can control how much you put into it, what you put into it. That's what matters. That's what's going to show up on show day. If you bring your best self and you control every factor that goes into that, you should be fine. And if you're somebody who's looking to get into competing, don't worry about if you're ready yet, because you're never going to be ready yet. All right, you're ready when you're ready. You just do the cut, see where you are. That first show really shows you if you like it, if you want to continue, what you need to work on. Judge feedback always helps so much. So if you're looking to compete, just compete. Don't wait, just get to it. Like I'm gonna get to this set. Should pick this up. Body should go, oh, that's it. And then up and down. Just like that. Body said, oh, that's it. And we got to it. Gonna do 1 to 10. Do 4 plates. Probably jump in to a Smith machine hill elevated and do some hypertrophy or some higher reps. I'm gonna say hypertrophy, but your rep range, you're gonna grow the muscle no matter what. But do midsection, really focus on quad tension. So we got 4 on. Should feel like a cruise. I mean, this should feel like a vacation, so ain't nothing left but to just get into it, crank these out, and move on. So, yeah. Ten nice, slow, controlled reps. Hopefully they were depth. When I get tired, I tend to cancel out the bottom. All right, my children. I'm going to do some heel elevated. There's a block down here, don't you worry. Woo. Can you see it? Maybe. Yeah, see it down there? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm on. Heel elevated, split squats, using this like pendulum. It's not like a great pendulum, but it's perfect for these split squats. And I do about 3 sets, 3 to 15, or 12 to 15, and try to keep constant tension. This is going to help me drive over my knee. It's like putting a block down in your squats, any squat, helping to drive over that knee, or over the toe, knee over toe. Goodness gracious. Keeping super high tension. So, let's get into it. I know that set looked easy, but these build very quickly. Set 2, still a little winded, but it'll run. It's like cardio. Two. One more. This is cardio. This is torture. This is not fun. Having a great time. You also feel this. You can feel a good amount in your glutes. If you like push back a little bit. Great glute builder. Last one over here. Then we might make our way into a leg press with mid-low foot stance. Ooh. Or, yeah, probably that. Because I'm getting my good elevations here, along with isolation. So, hey, let's get this one done. Move to a leg press, I think. I think it's talking to me again. It always has a lot to say, so, you know, I do my due diligence. Yes. That's that. We're finished over here. So we're gonna jump to the next. All right. Thinking 4 sets, another 12 to 15, working more in the negative, trying to keep it nice and steady. I'm awfully elevated. And then really just working from there. Last set, maybe a drop with an AMRAP, but we'll see when we get there. Also trying to do no lockout. So let's see if there's methods to the madness. There's methods. It's not just madness. Whew. Good throb in the meat of the quad there. Oh man, it's one of those ones where you're just like, can't get comfortable. Oh man. All right. If you're somebody who wants to start posting and you're afraid because you're like, oh, like people won't like it, people this, people that. Honestly, who cares, dude? I post every day to like 300-400 people. Except for like these videos get like 10 views. It doesn't bother me. Now, would it be cool if it blew up one day? Yeah, it'd be sick. But at the same time, it's just something I enjoy. And if it's something you think you'll enjoy, just do it. There's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, either people won't watch it and they won't care, or people will enjoy what you post. It's that simple. If you don't know what to post, post whatever you want to post. That's what I do. If you try to like fake it and post what you think people want to see, either you blend into the crowd or you burn out and you get tired of doing those posts. But myself, I video myself and just post. Like, these videos are just me documenting my lifts so that I can go back and watch them one day if I need to. But it also, I sit here, I document my lifts, I show effort that I'm putting in, I show my thinking behind how I structure my workouts, I talk about dieting, I talk about life, I talk about lifting. I just try to keep it real at all times. I talk about motivation, I don't care. I just yap. I sit here and yap to the camera. And if nobody wants to see it, I mean, it is what it is. But, you know, best you can do is give it your all in everything you do. So if you're wanting to post, maybe this will motivate you to start posting, and maybe you'll blow up, and maybe you'll be next big thing. Oh, let's get into this next set. Why don't we? Remember, constant tension, working in the negs. On these, I am keeping some in reserve because I have more sets, and if I burn it all out, I have nothing to give for these outputs because I'm keeping my rest shorter. Third set, penultimate set on these old boys. Man, you know, I was sad about how cold, about how cold the gym was during the winter time. But it's like 80-something degrees out, and you can feel it in here. I don't know if I'm sad about it though. It means my pumps will just look better. Okay, here we go. Who we are. Okay, so I've built muscle on that one, I know it. And if I didn't, the gym's a scam. You know, your diet really is more important than your workout. And kids in like middle school and in high school nowadays, I say it like it was that long since I was in high school, but freshman in high school, it was like 8 years ago. But when I was in like middle school and high school, I didn't understand the full benefit of nutrition. It wasn't as readily available, and there weren't as many people talking about it, more than, you know, way back further, but nothing compared to now. So in middle school, I understood protein, and I understood eat a lot, so high calories. So my go-to breakfast was 12 eggs and half a pound to a pound of liver mush. I don't know if you've ever had liver mush. It might be like an Appalachian thing, but whew, right now I'm missing that. But man, I tell you what, if I knew then what I know now, it comes to, I would want to see what I could look like now if I did it how I do it now then, and see where I would have gotten to. I don't know if it'd make a huge difference, but a difference nonetheless. Set 4. Oh, hard to get up. Sets, extensions. Oh. I'm feeling a little silly. Silly is how I'm feeling, I think. I'm going to do 15 full reps, 10 top partials, and 10 bottom partials. I'm going to do that for this set. See how it feels. Go from there. After this, we're going to do some hamstring curls, seated. That'll be the only hamstring movement for today. Like usual, hamstrings are well developed. Still going to hit them. And a lot of it's for like knee health and stuff. But nonetheless, don't worry about that, because we are in the now, and that is the future. They call it the now because you got to do it right now. They call it the present because it's a present. Shut up. Okay. I'm ambitious. I'm dead. Okay, bottoms. Yeah, so that was absolutely horrid. You should give it a go. Goodness gracious. Second set of it. I'm on manual breathing. Not a lot of thoughts currently besides hoist, not the machine or the brand. Screw hoist. Absolute just tragic machine. They're horrible. Why do so many gyms have them? I don't want to be on an amusement park ride when I'm trying to pump up my chest. What sense does that make? Oh, if you just move in the seat, you'll get a bit. Shut up. Stupid company. I'm gonna have to drop the weight. These are not quality. Okay. Ups, partials, top partials, top, 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 top. Bottom. Bottom. Out of everything, somehow this is the worst right now. But I might just be super tired. We have one more. One more for these guys. We are who we are. Let's get to it. We have 35 reps of quad left. I guess 25 because 20 are partials. Whew. That's it's a quad wrap. Wrap on quads, quad wrap. We're gonna do the seated hams. Now we can worry about that. Time to just do a touch of ham. Going to of course control the negative and get a nice squeeze. I'm in La La Land. And skipping around the Candyland board. Oh. After this, it'll be a pose, go home, eat, sit down for a little while, and then I think my cardio today is gonna be going to walk outside. It's a nice day, you know. You gotta get that sunlight, that vitamin D. Be happy. The sun is literally medicine. And what sucks is like I work inside I work in a hospital, so it's just LED lights. I don't see a lot of the sun, and I work at night, so not a lot of sunlight for me on days I work and when I go on stretches where I work many days in a row. So I'm gonna enjoy it while I can. Not going too heavy today, just nice and controlled. The dizziness is not my friend. It's like, you ever been to one of those fun houses and they have the bridge with the spinny thing? That's what it feels like. Already into the second. When you're not, like, hitting quads, hitting hamstring, two different beasts, you know. Your hamstrings, you can hit them super hard, heavy RDLs, high rep RDLs. The only thing is those little laying hamstring curls with the partner. That's different, but like you can get into it, and it'll tire you out. But the way quads gets you down, it gets you down bad. It gets you down real bad. Get real bad. But it's the morning afters that, like the quads, you know, they hurt, but the hamstrings, I've talked about this before. It's just, actually probably talked about it last time I posted a leg day in here. It's just different, man. Oh. One or two more. Do the next one. Call it from there. Knowing myself, I'll do both. Time for another. This is number 3. Number. Alright, fourth one is going to be at a lower weight. I didn't have as much output there. Also don't think my break was long enough, but you know what? We're working. And it's hopefully working. Last one to round out this leg day, huh? I don't know how long we've been going. You know, I really appreciate the days I don't have to work. I can come in here, I can go hard, and I can do a full workout at a proper pacing and just keep freaking going. Days I have to work, they're quicker workouts. Still good, but they're not as good as this one, or as these are. Small things you gotta appreciate. Oh man. Oh, and that's that. Oh, ooh, get me out. Let's look at it. How about that? Let's look at it. All right. Let's check out the results of the day. See what kind of monstrous pump we've got. I took a second after the workout to hit a quick yap to somebody, so a lot of it's probably drained out, but there's also only so much you can show off after you hit legs pretty heavy, but I'm gonna show you what I can. Nice and relaxed. I mean, they look quite expanded. Very vascular. I think it'll look even better with a tan. Little quad stomp. Not bad. Hammy. Check out the hammies from back here. How's that? They look pretty good? Look at this hammy. I mean, I feel like on side shots, I'll have a lot of people pretty good because I've got that depth, I think. I mean, you might think otherwise and be able to enlighten me on what I have. Here, let's look at this. Peep my vacuum. Tell me what you think about it. How's my vacuum? Put it pretty highly. I think it goes pretty crazy. Whoo! Here, so you can see the waist ratio a little better. I feel like my waist, I mean, I don't have to do a lot of turning because my waist is naturally, I mean, not too bulky. So I can get away with standing a little more front on and looking a little more symmetrical all around. But yeah, so that's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed. If you were eating during this video, big up you. Hope the food was at the correct temperature, that Goldilocks zone, with a spice that made your mouth salivate just from the smell, or a sauce that just made it so palatable that you could only dream of eating it again. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next one.